also branching out into acting, and I saw your movie yesterday.
Yes.
Your new movie, it's called I Still Believe, and it's based on the true story of Christian music singer Jeremy Camp, who married his first wife despite knowing she was gravely ill. And just the whole thing really spoke to me. It was beautiful. Jeremy is played by Riverdale's KJ Appa, and you play his mom in the film.
Yes.
So take a look.
I brought you something. I want you to have this.
Mom.
My mom wore it her whole life till my wedding day, and I've never taken it off since.
Are you sure?
Of course. Just want her to feel welcome.
And what I love about the movie is that you are his emotional rock in the film. I have a 17-year-old boy. You have an 18-year-old son named Asia. And did the role come naturally to you because of that?
Well, Terry Camp's role was meant to be this very calm, stabilizing, force. I'm a much more I would have been much more hyperactive about and probably stressed about the situation.
Yeah.
Terry Camp did a much better job, I think, than I would have done in that situation. But it did come naturally in the sense that I really felt for Terry. I felt for the situation. My heart was breaking.
Yeah.
I met the family. I met her parents, and I met her sister, and so it was all very real, and I was, caught up in the moment and the emotion. So as a parent myself, yes, I was feeling the, feeling the pain, really.
Yeah.
Where can we watch that movie?
It actually comes out March 13th.
Yeah.
We'll promote it. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that film is a story of loss and healing, but you have gone through struggles yourself. I know in 2003 you suffered from a devastating loss of your voice, which scared everyone. And at one point you thought you would actually never sing again. So how are things now? Obviously fine, but
I
how
felt,
did you get through that?
yeah, there were 7 years where I could not, for example, yell out for my dog. My voice would just cut out in certain places. And it took another several years to determine what it was. It wasn't anything obvious.
Yeah.
Nobody connected the Lyme's disease to it.
Wow.
In the end, a neurologist, finally worked out that it was the nerve to each vocal cord. So I was just not having it. They were flanging, basically, my vocal cords.
So Lyme disease that you had years earlier
That's right.
was affecting your...
It was dormant.
No.
No?
It was an effect that had happened within those 3 weeks,
Oh.
those first 3 weeks before I started my treatment.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So it was just a very unfortunate, ironic problem since I'm a singer, but I feel so grateful and so lucky that it didn't attack somewhere else because it's so debilitating.
Yeah.
Even if you do treat it, if it attacks your liver or your heart or, an organ,
Yes.
it's much more devastating. So, I've got a grip on it. I had to work very, very, very hard. I'm saying that I've made the most of a bad situation. I have a different voice now, but I own it. I love my voice now, and I'm...
That Lyme disease is something.
It's a terrible disease, and it's so
And
elusive.
it seems to me that Lyme disease is one of those things that they don't know what it is. Something's wrong, but they're not sure what it is, and then they say, oh, it's Lyme disease.
Because you don't always see the tick.
Yeah.
I was telling her, I was telling Shania, I have a friend in Miami who had it, and of course in Miami, nobody who has a tick issue in Miami. She had, been in the Northeast for a day, and that happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay. Anyway, it was lovely to see you. Always
Thanks for
continued
having me,
success.
ladies.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Our thanks to Shania Twain. Tickets go on sale next Friday for her newly announced show dates in Vegas. Go to